It's raining, I've got to go out with my kids, but I'm not going to miss this opportunity by speaking about Pinterest. Pinterest soared about almost 30% yesterday on great earnings. So I'm going to share it with you today because I've got 850 Pinterest shares, huge shares, and I'm going to talk about it. See you soon. Oh, it's raining. Back. Say hello, guys.
Hello.
Sorry, Daddy's gonna do a video while you guys sit, so don't mind me, okay?
Okay.
Hey, good kids. So Pinterest, any of you own Pinterest out there, leave a comment below. Today I'm going to speak about Pinterest. So basically Pinterest earnings came out, not great, still making losses, but their subscribers, their users have increased from 300 over million up to 400 over million. So it was unexpected. People are starting to go and use Pinterest a lot more. There's pictogram type social media platform. People share infographics, where people share visual information that's useful for everyday life. And all you do is pin what you like, and then you get more of the same stuff. And there are more contributors, and there are more people using it all around the world. And the growth exponentially, and international market has grown really a lot. And the great stuff is it's gone about 30% up last Friday. Friday just gone 30% up. And if you all remember, Pinterest was one of the most beaten up shares even before COVID-19. It dropped to as low as 19, 18, 16. It dropped to as below 15 bucks. And people were just bashing that company, saying that they should have sold it to Facebook many years ago. And now they're back up. They're almost up to the 30s, above the 30s, and so much momentum. So any of you hold Pinterest out there? Because I'm going to say, if you've all followed me, a couple of videos I've been speaking about Pinterest. My goal is to own 1,000 Pinterest shares, and guess what? I failed. I only got 850 Pinterest shares, and I almost sold out my Pinterest shares last week. I was so contemplating to sell them off, and I thought, no, Alex, you bought it for a reason. You bought it for a real genuine reason to hold them for a long period because you believe the company will grow. And yes, I'm happy to say that I've held it. 850 shares. I might try to get to the 1,000 mark still if I got spare cash laying around, and that is where I am. 850 shares, and now 850 times about 35, that's a significant amount in my portfolio. Join Trading 212 today to enjoy the ease of investing, partial shares, and then really quick app that you can use on your phone and on the desktop as well. So I highly recommend Trading 212, and I'm right in the middle of Loch Lomond here, telling you all the best stuff. So catch you soon. So there's a genuine reason why Pinterest is soared over 30% on Friday intraday alone. If you check in Q1 earnings, they missed the EPS by almost minus 10%. And then it's Q2, they've gone over 37%. So they smashed the record. They've made so much changes to the algorithm. They've made so much changes to the way that they do business to attract customers, and it's working. Maybe the COVID-19 had a bit of a support and help, but there is a genuine momentum. And now your user growth grown about 39% globally and also in America. 39% to about 410 million. It's not easy. And also growing number of users, and now they're using their ads platform, and companies are generally pushing to use Pinterest because it attracts a special group of users and consumers, families, women, people who like crafts and DIY, students who like to use infographics. So it's attracting the larger part of the audience. Some people always think it's a niche, but I think it's starting to gain traction. People are using it. And now the fact that I've said many times about Pinterest, it goes well with Google SEO. If you search something in Google, and if Pinterest is trending it, you will find it from Google to Pinterest. So that's a great thing about Pinterest. It just goes very well with Google SEO. Still looking for a broker? Don't wait, join Hargreaves Lansdown. I use it for my family, my pension, the kids' investment, all in one basket. It's a really good company, great security, amazing products. You'll not regret it. So join Hargreaves Lansdown today. So let's speak about the Pinterest technicals just now, whether it's still worth it going in. So if you check out the chart here, you know, 1 day, year to date. So as you can see, RSI has gone 81. It's obviously being overbought because it jumped 36% on Friday. Momentum is strong. The stochastic, it was, you know, just previously it was just below 20. It's triggering that it was on a buy trend, and now it's going up slowly. So from here, it shows that there's still room for growth. If it's true or not after 30%, I'm not sure how far you'll go, but let's watch Monday and Tuesday whether it's still be going up. You know, technical shows it's be going up because the moving average for 25 and 50 days are still showing a huge gap before they go on a turning point, you know, turning sell-off point if they are really overbought. But as you can see, I think the momentum is really chasing the actual future value of Pinterest. If they're showing growth momentum just now, it shows that in Q3 and Q4 it will sort of replicate the same momentum. That's what investors pumping in money are thinking ahead. They're buying for the future value. So you must be asking, saying, is it still worth a buy or is it a time to sell Pinterest? So Pinterest, it's still a fairly young company. I don't think it's actualizing its growth. It's still making losses. It's not it's still trying to find its feet. It's slowly finding its feet just now in terms of trying to find revenue from ads from international business. So the international growth is really important to show that it's not just in America that people are using. People are using Australia, Canada, the Far East, in Asia, and India, you know, South America. So it's showing momentum. This is just the beginning. So you know, getting in is still not too late, but again, expect volatility for companies like this. But with the likes of people boycotting Facebook and the decline in YouTube and the decline in Google ads, it shows that there's areas for growth for Pinterest. So that's how I see things. If you check you know, the likes of Google ads and YouTube, they're dropping as from the last earnings, but in Pinterest is growing. So it shows that there's shift of dynamic shift of demographics into Pinterest. And if you're one of those who own Pinterest in early 19-20 bucks, is it worth selling now? Do you want to take profit? It's entirely up to you. No harm taking profit. When I say take profit, it doesn't mean sell everything. You can sell a couple off and then hold the remainder, because personally I think there's plenty of room for growth, plenty of story to be developed for Pinterest. And you know, you just have to remind yourself, like I remind myself every day, why did we buy Pinterest in day one? Why? My reason is because I was hoping that Pinterest was the Facebook back in 2010. It will be the Facebook in 2020. So will Pinterest be somebody in 2025? That's how you need to see, because it's all about long-term investing. But if you're intraday, if you're daily swing trade and everything, then fine, take a profit, move elsewhere, buy other momentum stock or buy other non-cyclical stocks, dividend stocks. It's up to you. But for me personally, I will be holding on my Pinterest shares. I'm getting a bit more confident. Always have to read back to my notes back about 18 months ago when I did these 2 videos on why I bought Pinterest in the first place. I bought it for growth. I bought it for genuine growth, for an alternative measure for social media platform. Simple as that. And there's a demographic people using it, and with the international growth, it just gives you a bit more confidence. And now they've found their feet on how to make money. So let's see what the future holds for them. That's what investing is about. It's not about investing the value today. It's about investing the value in future. So I hope you enjoy this video, this really short video on my Pinterest, my action of one way forward, my update. 850 shares, I bought it, average about 19. I'm proud of it. I should have bought more. Hindsight. I almost sold it last week, so I'm glad that I didn't. So like me, follow me on Facebook, go to Patreon as well, where I share inside information with everybody and support this channel, and hope to see you guys soon. Okay, all right guys, say bye. Bye.